All right, it seems like we got some of the technical issues worked out.
Good evening, Zelda Speedrun fans, and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. We're playing Zelda 2 Randomizer today, and I'm going to turn you over to Angry Demon Noises and Chromaticalism for our commentary.
Sorry, Zeke, I cut you off there a little bit. Zeke's been helping us get the stream set up. Had a little difficulty getting the streams to show, but they're here now. And we got a good matchup between bentglasstube and Simpoldood, both very technical runners. It'll come down to decision-making and execution. Angry Demon Noises.
It really should be Chromaticalism and Angry Demon Noises, because I'm just a +1 here. Very new to the game, but it's been really fun to watch. The way the randomizer works is very interesting.
Yeah, I think it's incredible, and it's so fun to keep coming back to it. See everything shuffled around and have that totally new experience every time. So you've been hanging out on the restreams and watching. Have you done much of the randomizer yourself?
No, I have not. Just restreaming and watching.
Well, it's something of a spectator sport at this point, and looks like we're underway. Nice starting point there in the bottom left corner. And we've got a river blocking a lot of our passage, so it's possible we'll need to take a relatively early passage cave to get the exploration going. First cave here is the heart container cave. Pretty good experience from these initial enemies, and life 2 for bentglasstube.
Very good early XP.
And with that boot right off the bat, that river is no longer a problem. With only one cave explorable, that was the only possible way the seed could have worked out. So, continuing the exploration there, there's one end of the jump cave. And the magic container cave for bentglasstube, which contains a magic container.
Who would have guessed?
I'm gonna say dig shake. Our first town is Saria.
It's not randomized good enough.
The diverging paths here, Simpoldood's going counterclockwise while bentglasstube goes clockwise. Just out of the corner of my eye, I think I spotted a Moa there. Is that Palace 4? And Simpoldood gets attack level 2. We have an early fairy spell that I believe was 49 to cast, so that's gonna be something that's gonna play a factor pretty quickly here. With a couple levels, we might be able to get multiple casts of that.
Not a bad early get, but I'm pretty sure you want that more mid-game, you know?
Getting it is good whenever you get it. It's one of those spells that unlocks more things that you can do. I never complain too much when I see it early. The only thing it makes me worry about sometimes is if I'm getting Fairy Spell that early, maybe I'm expected to dive into some palaces on the west to find the raft. I would rather do a little more exploration without having to look in for items within the palaces themselves.
Projectile lag not helping.
No, that can be really tricky to deal with, and all of these projectiles, the boomerangs and the axes, the spears, do a little more damage than a lot of the other objects are hitting most of those enemies on their own. So BGT having trouble getting out of the random encounter here. With downstab and higher attack and life levels, these areas will be no problem, but it can really be rough before you've taken those first levels.
Oh. Well, I guess that's the way out.
Yeah, and just throw it out and start again. We had a shield spell in Raru, so no item shuffle occurring, just geography shuffle. Ooh. So BGT ended up in that same kind of encounter, but just quickly jumps his way out.
Oh, he made it, that's the count.
Man, so these big dig shake swamps here are causing a lot of trouble early on for BGT. And Dude is actually diving into Palace 1 here. Without the fairy spell? Or did he pick up the fairy spell?
I don't think he has it.
So
He did, he may have missed it.
He may have. He may be counting on just finding a random key and doing the exploration that way.
So what it looks like, chat agree, is no fairy spell.
Bentglasstube found one entrance to the fairy cave. Blue iron knuckles guarding the hallways of Palace 1. And this, if you're Simpoldood, this is what you're looking for in this Palace Dive, one of these rooms where you could get a key. But another blue iron knuckle guarding the way, not enough life to really tank that effectively. And Palace 4 for Bentglasstube, who does have a fairy spell.
There's that key he was looking for.
In the drop pool. Simple uses the key, continues, and should be able to have some fairy casts in here to continue through and get through to Horsehead. Except
he gets blocked by another door.
He did not pick up the fairy spell.
Yep. He needed 2 keys to get through that. That's probably not the worst idea.
No. Gotta question the choice a little of diving into the palace, having seen neither the magic key or the fairy spell, and no evidence of keys in the drop pool yet. Dude has found Bagu, so when he does come across Soria, that could be a potential routing option.
Can keys not be a thing in the pool?
Yeah, it's entirely possible to not have any keys in the pool or one-ups in the pool. I'm pretty sure that the red magic jars and the pea bags are always there in some form, even if they're not high spawning rate.
Well, that definitely makes it interesting.
It looks like there was a hint for the raft in Palace 1. And dude is pursuing another dive in.
Looking for that second key.
I'm not sure there's a route where he's gonna find it. Both players excellent in the combat department. Bentglasstube has been taking a little more damage overall, but has the advantage in exploration. Oh, dude just found the item room and turned right around where we know the raft is. Possibly looking for magic level 3. Maybe I read the... Oh, he doesn't have fairy. I keep forgetting he doesn't have fairy.
He won't be able to skip any doors.
So he will have to find one of those keys, and looks like he did find a passage through. But he could do it here. He could take the key from Horsehead and head back, but then he's blocked off from the gem until later. Nice double hits on Horsehead there.
He is opting to do the gem later.
Well, getting the hint that the raft is here, you know you have to get it.
Yep. So, it's not a bad call.
Not a bad call at all. Oh, and we're getting a pretty substantial difference in the hue here between the more purpley red from Bentglasstube and orangey red from Simpoldood. Mauve, I disagree.
And there's his raft.
With the raft, he's out of that area. And now going into Saria, gonna pick up that fairy spell. Okay, yeah, Fairy was more expensive than I had seen before. 98 at Magic Level 2. That is a seriously beefy Fairy spell.
Definitely a lot.
So if he does a little bit of the exploration, gets that magic container from Magic Container Cave, gets a few more levels, the dungeon navigation is going to be a little better. Bagu on Simpoldood's screen there was mauve. Or not Bagu, the Riverman. Okay, there's the other key that Simple needed. But he's gonna go pick up, or sorry, that's bentglasstube. Bentglasstube is grabbing keys because Fairy's expensive. Hint there about the trophy in level 2. Yeah, dark raspberry sounds nice. I like that. I don't know paint colors though. There's all kinds of different names when you're dealing with actual paint. What's the hex color?
I think the hex colors all have names too. Usually.
Oh, a lot of them do, don't they? Simpoldood in a little Death Mountain dive here has found the Hammer Cave.
Hopefully we get a nice item in here.
You always hope so with the kind of investment it takes to not just discover the cave, but it's 5 screens total to get down there to the Hammer Cave, or to the item. BGT picks up his raft. Pretty weak XP from the orange dire at just 30. Oh, there is a key. Okay, so we do have some keys in the drop pool. Heart is the item.
Anticlimactic.
A little bit, but
still not bad.
Not gonna complain too much. I'm sure BGP wouldn't complain too much. I think he's had a little bit rougher time at the lower life levels getting through some of these areas.
Yeah, BGT barely made that fight. Oh, he's opting to finish it.
Oh my gosh, he jumped right past the gem.
Oh, he tried to finish it up.
I think he must be trying to get the extra level or something.
Well, he is at a sliver.
Playing it safe, taking it slow and steady. And one more of those orange iron knuckles should do the trick. Simpoldood did pick up his magic container, getting a little closer to being able to use Fairy for palace exploration.
Ah, there we go. That'll save him.
Yeah, wise choice taking the ferry. Simpoldood's in one of these nightmare swamp encounters that's a desert encounter, but using the fire spell and taking advantage of its shield pairing, gets through it pretty quickly, heading to the right.
Hey, Snazzy, thank you for the subscription. I'm pretty sure the ZSR emotes are actually pretty cool.
I believe I got a gift sub at some point, and I can confirm they are pretty cool. And there's attack level 3 for BGT.
Now he will finish it up.
I was just envisioning a situation where he decided that 350 isn't a lot of experience. I could just do that again and get attack level 4. But no, he's putting the gem in. And it looks like Simpoldood is doing the same. He's gonna go and take care of the loose end here before moving on. So a fair amount of time just kind of dancing around level 1 to try to finish it up and not have to worry about it later. But there are still many places we have not seen in the West. I'm kind of surprised at that choice and the insistence. When maybe it's something that could have been done more efficiently a little later on.
A bit of a gamble for sure.
And in Stonehenge, BGT finds a lovely Renaissance sham. Will entertain the nobility with his double reed. Is it a flute? Yeah, so I call it a sham because there is this Renaissance instrument that's a double reed, like ancestor of the oboe, and it has that open bell at the bottom.
That makes way more sense.
It also sounds a lot more like a double reed kind of instrument, more than a flute would. And for really terrible reference, that's an oboe.
Cross the BGT.
It's a nice pickup to find on the west because the places where you really need it are early levels going into the east. Especially you run into some of those encounters where you've got Moas flying around.
Yeah, if it saves a death or two, I could see the worth.
And a death or two means plenty of time backtracking. Another item cave for BGT.
You're both very neck and neck on leveling right now.
Yeah, just trying to find some of those things that are going to open it up a little more. The glove is always huge, and then we may need some of these spell items. So far, we just have fairy in the quote-unquote required spells.
Yeah.
And looks like dude might be gonna find the opposite end of Saria here. While bentglasstube finds another item cave, trophy cave here. And if it's trophy, we can confirm this is vanilla. It's close, it's the child, another spell item.
Almost a trophy. Guess as much of a boon.
Yeah, that means that when you find Darunia, you don't have to think twice about going and picking up Upstab, as well as a spell for yourself. And dude does elect to cross the river of Saria, and ends up at the medicine cave. BGT also making the dive into Death Mountain and finding the Hammer Cave. Undoubtedly going to pick up a level of some kind and the heart container, so nice boost to the stats, but not tremendous amounts of progress to the seed directly.
Yep, so we got a cross for dude. Not the worst.
Oh, so with that, the two runners are actually pretty close in terms to what they've seen. There was Ruto for dude. No trophy for us yet. We did see Raru. Was it spell they picked up in Raru?
I think so.
Oh, that's right. It was
Shield.
I knew it was one of those not that important spells. Yeah, shield, and it was paired with fire. Going in to pick up down stabs, gonna find out the location of our medicine. Not really a lot going on besides just trying to hit some of those loose ends on the west here. You gotta think that there's gonna be a choice pretty soon to head out over to the east. medicine is our Palace 5 item. We had the raft in Palace 1. Yeah, I haven't seen the raft tile directly, but you know it's going to be on the eastern side of the continent here. And with the boots in hand, heading right is going to be the way to go to find it. Life level 5 for Simpoldood. Going to be all kinds of resilient with that. And now he's going to go and pick up the child from Trophy Cave.
There we go, and that officially puts them neck and neck.
In terms of items and achievements in the game so far, absolutely.
Now it's all up to routing.
Yeah, we have yet to see the event that's going to shape the timbre of the rest of the race. VGT has the aerophone. Which may or may not be a factor. There's the raft tile, and we're going for it. Town right off the bat. Some forest tiles to explore. See if we have a blocked new Kasuto. And there's Darunia. We've got the child. So lots of good tools in the player's tool boxes. Right off the bat here. Remark on how the animators really put a lot of attention into making going down the chimney realistic. Then I realized that you weren't really intended to go down the chimney as a fairy. If you go down it the regular way, using jump and hopping on the rooftops, yeah, he is concealed behind the chimney when he goes down.
Yes, that makes sense.
Both now in Darunia, so yeah, really are neck and neck so far.
It looks like it's life magic.
No lack of buffs. And ways to get you through the obstacles that are to come here. Just need to find some of those crucial items. And there is our new Kasuto location. So we will need the hammer in this seed, which we just got a hint is in the east. Newly found life spell coming in handy with the red jar pickup for bentglasstube. And good find of a 500-point P-bag on that desert tile, but it's not the item tile quite yet. Oh, good point from Zeke there. Yeah, new Kasuto is not confirmed to be guaranteed. But if it is, the hammer will be required. cashes in his stimulus package. And now they're both in Naburu. Picking up the jump spell, so still no sign of thunder or reflect. Looks like bentglasstube is going to take a little venture into this very short valley of death here. 1 spike tile so far. 2 now, unless he failed the fairy feat. I didn't catch it. And that is GP. Saves it. I thought he was going to be in the lava.
It was a clutch fairy.
Very clutch. Good execution. Simple taking out this Lizalfos here. I wonder if it's just to get the next experience level, or if he's going to do the pass-through cave. Attack level 4, so on par there with BGT, slightly different leveling with the dude investing a little more in life. Really nice to be having the cross in this situation where it's still just really rough getting through. Oh, goes for fairy instead of life with that sliver left and is down to his last one for BGT. There's those sexy stabs from Simpoldood, taking out the blue Lizalfos with ease. All of Simpoldood's bravura in exploring the pass-through cave, he ends up in a dead end on a remote corner of the northwest. Item cave yields 500 experience point bag for bentglasstube. Angry demon noises. I'm curious if the angry demon noises are actually just your cap.
Sometimes, yes.
I have heard a few that were kind
of... You do hear them from time to time. That's very accurate.
Yet another desert tile that is not the item tile. But we do have the water tile here, so we've got another item coming. More magic for us.
Yeah.
Here's the old Kasudo.
Shield.
This one, we've got shield. This one is reflect, so one of our required spells.
Nice.
Level 4, I believe we saw on the Western continent, so at some point we'll be making a trek back for that. But nice to have that out of the way. a very boots-heavy seed, lots of water to walk across and explore with. A lot of gravestones here in the Eastern Continent.
Yup. Potion for dude.
So both up to 6 magic containers total. If we do end up finding the hammer and having to dig out New Kasuto, pretty good chance we're okay to pick up the item there. And dude's gonna go into this item cave and find his pea bag.
We'll see what BGT finds.
Pretty good execution on the Blue Lizalfos there. I think he might be going through that same pass-through cave where Simpoldood got that dead end in the northwestern corner.
Ooh, I think you're right.
Opting to back out, so that may have been more. I want some of these the experience.
XP, yeah. That's what it looked like too.
Timely one up for BGT on his last life there. We haven't seen a Maze Island yet, and looks like we haven't really gotten to the northern part of the east here, apart from that dead end in the northwest.
Definitely a lot left to explore.
Yeah, you hope if you're the runners that it doesn't mean digging out every pass-through cave to get to the one passage that takes you up there.
It would be very
Showing off his overworld skills. Oh yeah, look at that. BGT ended up in that corner. Now dude's heading a little further north. Got another desert tile. This one should be it, I believe. He's hoping for a glove more than anything. It's a pea bag.
not a glove. Interested to see where it ends up being.
Yeah, we've still got several more locations. But good levels for both runners, really, for where they're at. There's still 5 gems to place, and 4, 5, 5 in some form between them. The dude's electing not to do the Maze Island dive just yet. Gonna keep exploring. There are those 2 items sitting on the ground in the maze, either of which could be a glove or a magic item. We still haven't seen Thunder. Now bentglasstube diving into Palace 2. 6 magic containers, magic level 5, and the occasional key in the drop pool. Oh, that's right. We did have hints for those, didn't we?
Trophy is definitely somewhere.
We can confirm that. We had a hint that Hammer was in the east, and there it is.
Nice.
So we might see Simple dive back to the new Kasuto location. Start looking for that. Might go into Maze Island. With the P-bags we've seen, just about any item remaining is going to be something that contributes positively. Heading back, it's the question is, where is he aiming for? Is he going to go for Maze Island? Is he going to go for New Kasuto? Looks like BGT's going for a key here. It's a P-bag.
Nothing fun.
And now dude's going into Maze Island. We have a 3 or 6 of some kind. Gonna grind out one more level. Start looking for items. Here's our first one. That is the weakest P-bag I've ever seen. The glove!
The glove!
The glove! Simpoldood has found the glove.
Alright.
Now the only doors that are locked to him now are the doors that are locked. And assuming he can keep his magic, that shouldn't be a problem. Other item is magic container.
There's the magic key, so open them up. Maybe still a little more.
Yeah. So, if he does end up in the new Kasuto area earlier, the best he can hope for getting there is the magic key. It may not be worth it at this point to do any deep dives. So, I don't know. I think the magic lady is a safe bet. Quickly dip into there and grab something. Don't necessarily have to go exploring in the back of town, though. And I don't believe we have a spell yet. are in level 3. And what we has found is one exit to the right that does not result in either the item or the level, but gets a key for the effort. Simpoldood has found the last magic container. I wouldn't be terribly motivated now to be looking for any more items. You know that you've got enough magic to get you through most of your doors. The one thing you need now is lightning. Thunder, that's what it's called. Now bentglasstube, doing the maze exploration, gonna quickly find his glove. And we're still pretty close in this. Now coming to the end of Palace 3 for Simpoldood, he's gonna do a fancy knock Revenack off quickly. Perhaps, but I'm assuming didn't go as quickly as he had hoped. But wow, yeah, great execution on the second half of the fight there. Skipped attack to go for magic, I'm assuming, or life if he decides he's not gonna try to find any more heart containers.
Let's see what he goes with. Looks like it's attack.
Back with a little leftover. And now with the slight edge, having completed his second palace. Revenack down, and moves right on to Palace 2. Yeah, Zeke pointing out, pretty good strategic move here for Simpoldood. He has a magic level coming up, so he's got those 3 fairy casts available to him. And assuming somewhere in there he gets enough experience, we'll refill that magic.
Definitely a smart way to do that.
I wonder if he's going to be searching for the trophy here in Palace 2. We still have a few possible locations, 3 locations I believe where we can find our Thunder Spell between Ruto, Mido, and New Katsudo. And there was the level. Gonna hold over always go back if he needs to invest in magic when he gets to that point. I think that might be the first key room I've seen dude look at and say, no, I'm good. Level 2 really asking for magic today. Heading left here through a room where he needs to cast either jump or fairy to get through, but there is a key there. A little tricky to pick up when you're coming from this direction.
Oh, he got it though.
To sacrifice some extra magic to do so. But takes advantage of the little used magic jar in the item room of Palace 2.
And there is the trophy.
The dude is poised to pull ahead here. I mean, he is ahead, but depending on whether or not bentglasstube elects to search for these spell items, we could see a difference there. Gonna deal with his Rebenak, while Dude takes care of Helmet Head.
That is definitely the way to do it.
3 down for Simple, 2 down for bentglasstube, who is right next to Palace 2. Simpoldood with a choice here. And magic wins. I do recall bentglasstube dipping into level 2, but I don't believe he did any real exploration. Is that correct?
I believe you're right. He got the gem.
Because he went right past it on his way out of Palace 4. Or, sorry, of Maze Island.
Oh. Got it the second time.
Those guys are so frustrating. They're the only enemies in the game that move that slowly, and it makes them so much harder.
Because most of the timings of all the quick ones.
And they just randomly stop on a dime. I think we're going to see bentglasstube finding the pseudo here. Yep. And both players with the same number of magic and heart containers. BGT is going to go in and get his item from the medicine magic woman.
Oh, it's the key.
Alright. You don't need magic anymore. Except for beating bosses. And healing ourselves and stuff.
Definitely a nice find.
Yeah, the magic key, great quality of life item. Given the choice between finding fairy early and finding magic key early, I would definitely rather find the magic key. Still relatively early in the seed in terms of palaces. 3 to really go through and explore for both players. Bentglasstube still needing to take care of Palace 2, I believe. Simple is going to head west and take care of some of those loose ends. Possibly head to Ruto and pick up his spell from there. Wait, where was... I didn't realize BGT had Thunder. Was that the new Kasuto spell? It must have been.
Yep. Looks like
Wow, okay. Man, I missed that. That's huge. So, dude actually making a pretty good call in turning in the trophy to get a spell, but New Kasuto is the place where Thunder was, and BGT has it. So he's going to be diving levels a little faster than Dude might, and at some point he's going to need to discover that New Kasuto location. I'm not sure if he ever did step on that forest tile. But no urgency necessarily for that. You can certainly go through any of the remaining palaces. Started here with Palace 4. And both joining up here in Palace 4. And now Fairy is dirt cheap, so really no problem not having the magic key for Simpoldood. I like these dark backgrounds.
I do as well. So, nice color for the randomizer to pick.
First little dip to the right, not being terribly fruitful for Simpoldood. Takes the other possible direction. really nice of that Doom Knocker to hang out on top of that block in the middle instead of being right in his way. These guys are so annoying up there in those narrow spaces.
Going back for the XP. Okay.
So different routes. There's 3 of those lava rooms that look like that. And dude makes it through.
There we go.
Efficient there.
And do gems P4 first.
So distinct advantage in number of palaces completed, but not knowing where the thunder spell is for dude, still at large thunder. That does even things out a little bit, depending on the choices he makes coming up. And not long after, bentglasstube getting through his Karok fight. Trying to remember where palaces are now. Digging out Spectacle Rock. HP boost. 6 is better than 5 for sure. My understanding, save state, Zeke, is that it's basically the same GP for the brackets. It's still Thunderbird required. And it's not short GP. 26 now. Wait, it is short GP? We've been doing short GP? Okay. Well, that's disappointing news. There's what I'm talking about. Two Doom Knockers in a long corridor, just kind of forcing you into the path of their hammers, more or less. Reflect certainly does work on the hammers. But it's, I think we spend enough time saving our magic to be able to cast Reflect that we don't always consider it as an option. Yeah, big enemies in dark caves aren't so bad. Different kinds of projectiles at you all at once on low levels. So there it is. Dude, cast Reflect to get through the Doom Knocker here. Dude's been picking up keys, which is nice. He's down to just one bar of magic there. Nice jar there for Simpoldood. Taking care of the unicorns early, save themselves some pain later in the room. What just happened there? He made it through the room and then just dropped.
I thought he jumped in on purpose.
I don't know why you would do that. I mean, if you wanted to refill, you could have zoned into the next area and got back and saved himself a little time. But now he's in the Canadian hole room, or like on the bottom end of it. He's in Canada. That's what. And has to backtrack. BGT through the Canadian hole room. No, he's not. Takes the knife in the back. We're through to the item room. BGT says, I don't need items. Maybe I'll go to Canada instead. And that's exactly where he goes. Canadian hole leads to Canada. Very rough Palace 6 happening here.
Very rough indeed. That adds to it.
Ooh. Doom knockers. Yeah, don't count out the reflect spell, I think is the lesson today from these guys. This might be our path to Barba. And it is. So BGT first through 6. Yes! My man. But he only did it once, so well. Hey, and dude meets him there.
Ooh, quick kill on dude's hand.
Yeah, finishes the job with the jackhammer. Really coming together here. But BGT still's got to finish 2. And Simple's still got to find new Kasuto and pick up Thunder. To Penguin Blues' comment that Simpoldood's, or yeah, to the comment that Simpoldood's combat is nice, I refer to my high school English teacher's take on the word nice. He would say, nice? Toilet paper's nice. Like there's... there are other words out there. Simpoldood's combat is transcendent, exceptional.
Nice.
A joy to behold. Nice. Yeah, it's nice. actually make it over to Palace 5. Pretty similar colors in some of these palaces today. And this was our Three-Eye Rock Palace, I believe. Every time I see Simpoldood pick up a 1-up, I'm gonna remember that seed where he had D lives.
What does that mean?
It means that it wrapped around from 9 to A, B, C, D.
That's awesome.
He was like hesitant to up an A, and I don't blame him.
Alright, dude finally opted to go east.
But he's really close to Nukasudo right now, and he's looking for it, so he's gonna find it. Gonna pick up the magic key. And get his thunder spell.
There we go.
So definitely a tight one now. Not really wasting time picking up the thunder spell so much. One of our many Palace 5 dead ends. Palace 5 can be so frustrating, spending so much time moving left to find a way to go right. And at that dead end, TGT takes the up and A for another route. Dude's pretty close to getting a level here. every direction BGT goes, I can't help but think I've seen this before. And I think all that is that Palace 5 has a lot of rooms that are the same. There we go. Dude, found Palace 5.
He's well on his way.
Ooh, go for the eco key. And some pretty rough palaces in the late game here, 5 and 6. Not terribly kind, at least for tracking down Guma. That makes you wonder if BGT has anything left in the tank. I think those are the only 2 puns you can make with left.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, so assuming we take care of business here, which shouldn't be too much trouble for BGT. Experienced player with pretty good combat. He just needs to finish this up and get to level 2. Dude's heading the right direction. Definitely still a tight one here.
I do think it's gonna end up being GP that decides it.
No doubt. If the seed is any indication, it should be a fairly windy GP. Dude is about to head into Guma at the end of this corridor. And I believe the murmurings in chat are correct. With this, Simpoldood appears to have pulled ahead in this race. Yeah, I was wrong. That is not the right corridor.
Definitely not it.
But I think he's on the right track. I remember the lava room being ferried over by BGT just shortly before he discovered Guma's location. BGT is into Palace 2, so it's the race to the gem and the GP entrance from here. Dude in a much better position to enter GP upon exiting. there's Simpoldood's attack level 6. That's been somewhat of a long time coming.
Did you just up A?
Uh-oh, he did just up A.
That might not have been the right call.
Nope.
If I've learned anything, it's better to be lost-ish than up A.
Yeah, a lot of the time, that is true. Oh... I guess that was the item. Wait, what was that? Oh, one of the key rooms. I just saw BGT up there on the outside.
That key might help.
You got the swag pickup of the key, and that always helps. Rough, he was so close.
Extremely close. I think he might have been a few rooms away. Anyway.
Yeah. And with bentglasstube arriving at Helmet Head, he is certainly going to have the advantage. To be the first into GP.
Ugh. Alright, Clutch Fairy.
Nice having all that magic.
EGT's making his way to GP. I think.
And looks like Dude is going to be heading the right way pretty soon here. And up at that elevator junction. And there's Guma.
Alright, maybe not.
He still is not quite to the entrance of Great Palace, but will have a little bit of an edge. Oh, he's so close to that sword level 6 also. Trying to pick that up on his way. And this was a scenario I really didn't anticipate. We've got... Oh, never mind. we had both runners in the overworld at the same time. It's now really close.
Basically simultaneous entry.
Yeah, we've got seconds in the difference here. That's one of the things that's totally fascinating about Zelda 2 Randomizer. You can have these diverging routing choices and paths.
Still made it on the same. That's crazy.
And it all comes out. Including with the leveling, and just about with the item pickups as well. We did get one extra spell item for Simpoldood, and one extra heart container. Oh my gosh, this is so close.
Taking a lot of damage, though.
Yeah, not too worried. He'll be able to manage it. This is the L7 room. Turn
Couple
around.
berries in here.
Turn
So.
around. L7 music is fantastic. Pulled a little ahead here, got to that fall a little sooner, just past the Eon drop. To a dead end. L7 pulling no punches so far. Few drops, few dead ends, no sign of Thunderbird yet. And it looks like that was one fall too many. bentglasstube back in the L7 room. May be doing the exact same thing. And he is. So still neck and neck. And now VGT is heading left in Fairy Room, which everyone knows is the right play every time. Except when it's not. VGT gets birded there. And showing signs of immortality with 4 remaining lives after that death. This is going to be a grind to the end.
It's still anyone's game.
Absolutely. Good. Nice drop number 1. Oh, that's a different one. Because now we're in a somewhat fun room. A little lackluster. And bentglasstube is on a different path now. Except that this is the Jackamus room, and we have been in the Jackamus room before.
Ooh,
Oh no.
looks like he's going in circles.
Have we been left here?
Hit all the loop.
What? Universe? The cycle of death and rebirth?
He about to go.
Time? Wow. What is that one possible path? Now, Simpoldood is now in a much more fun room. And I think Dude is now on the same path that bentglasstube is. If this is the drop that has the jar, yes. So, and there's our Thunderbird, which is sure to have a Dark Link pretty nearby. No luck for Simpoldood on the jars. Gonna have to take a death to cast Thunder when he does make it to Thunderbird. It would not be a surprise at all to see Dark Link immediately following Thunderbird. Jackmas room, you've been there before. Need to go another way. And death for bentglasstube on Thunderbird there.
EGT is really wrapping it up.
Sometimes at how deep the fire can get into you when you've got Reflect activated. But that does it for Thunderbird. So, should be a quick finish now here for bentglasstube. Dude's still trying to find his way. Going for the conventional kill on Dark Link here.
It's more content.
I guess so. Figures it's been enough time. It's something of an exhibition match. Both runners 1 and 3 in the Swiss rounds. And there it is. GG's for bentglasstube.
Pretty solid finish. And we'll Dude finish it up.
Yeah, played the palace pretty well. There's not much you can do about running into those loops, but recognizing the remaining path and finding it was the difference here, with both of them essentially in the same place at the same time in the beginning of Great Palace.
It's half a luck thing.
Dude just found that loop again. Looks like we won't be chatting with bentglasstube, but congratulations for a good run with a somewhat frustrating seed.
Yeah, definitely GG's. Very long, grindy seed.
Yeah. Capped off by a nightmarish 5, 6, and 7.
Ugh.
That feeling of, I've been in this room before. I've been in this room several times before.
Definitely more than once. Ugh. Feels bad, man.
Feels bad. Thanks for the shout out there, bentglasstube. Well run race. GG on the win tonight. It was a seed.
It was a seed.
Of all the Z2R seeds I've seen, this was one of them. Yeah, P6 wasn't exactly a walk in the park either.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're referring to the enemy sets where there were Gorillaz and Dairas piling on top of each other, there were some pretty tricky things in the beginning.
Yeah, that was the beginning was just a death cycle, and like nothing to do about it either.
No. Oh, but tiny island with a single cave, which had the boots that you needed to get off the tiny island. Yeah, that was great. Very linear there. Go left. Yep, take care. Have a good night. It's entirely possible dude could be at this for a while. Depending on what he sees in the next few minutes here. There we go.
Nice. That wasn't too bad.
Wasn't too bad.
The reset actually did it this time.
Plenty of magic. Doing his fancy jump straps. And with Thunderbird out of the way, Dark Link, an easy finish for Simpoldood. What manner of swag will we witness tonight?
Holding the wall is a strap.
That is one of the ways to do it. Oh, now we're venturing out.
That was a fun one.
Exhilarating. There we go. Alright, GG's to Simpoldood. Sticking with it. Finding the one path remaining in GP to get through to Thunderbird and finish up.
Still nailing that sub 2.
Sub 2, Simpoldood.
Both runners have declined a interview today, so I'd like to take time to thank both runners for participating, and to thank Chromaticalism and Angry Demon Noises for handling our commentary today.
No, no worries.
And we hope that you have a good night.
Good night, everybody.